The Aries Man and his sexuality. You will notice very soon, a friend, lover or spouse, who was born in the sign of Aries is aggressive, energetic and restless. He may be impractical and impulsive, but thoughtful, imaginative and dynamic. He has it. Who takes an Aries man cannot know where it will end up. But wherever that may be, it will be truly exciting. You will quickly realize that he is generous in one moment and stingy in the next moment. He can drive a woman mad, but she will still find it delightful. She thinks it's amazing because the Aries man is an aphrodisiac. He is a dominating personality that defies rules and conventions, and is most impatient. He is not interested in the missionary position when falling into bed. If it is a bed at all. The Aries in love wants to sleep with his woman on a moving boat or on the top of a car. His chosen will experience all the delights one could wish for, and sometimes even a little more. The delights are abundant, but kind of a game of bowling with hand grenades. Every moment something could explode. He is jealous. He wants his spouse with lock, stock and barrel, what she may not expect from him though. He may be a bed hopper, but from his woman he demands absolute loyalty. If she makes a fling, it's over. He is jealous of everyone, from his best friend to the postman. You will not get understanding from an Aries man if you come up with the excuse that you would need time to think. He wants to hear only one answer from the woman he loves, yes. He won't worry about upcoming events. His pride is not content with half measures and will demand more. Working hard, a bit stormy, ripping her clothes off, but then stops like he had promised. He is most certainly not boring. With him, you can experience a night not soon to be forgotten. You can bind him by saying nice things about him, his ability. He is very accessible to flattery, if it's not applied too thick. But the Aries man is not stupid. He happens to be so self-confident, that he thinks the flattery is rather an underestimation. For the woman who loves a homely, quiet life, the Aries man is not a suitable companion. He is a pioneer. But underneath all the posturing and imperious arrogance, you can feel a strange sensibility, the charm of a little boy who needs a sheltering mother. Anyone who recognizes this through the iridescent surface is able to win his heart. To the woman he loves, he will prove loyalty, sincerity and tenderness. He has a sense of humor and expresses a preference for both intelligent and sexy women. He uses his witty repartee to expose unnatural and false appearances. He is a natural leader of straightforward, open nature, and insists to go his own way. He is able to earn a lot of money, but will not always know how to keep it. He tends to be very extravagant, and spends money as a way to demonstrate power. For the woman, that rises the problem of keeping up with him. However, she will find it rewarding. In bed. The key to his sexual behavior is impulsiveness. He has yet to learn that a sexual relationship is based on giving and taking. If his sexual fantasies meet a position, he will react intolerant. Do not try to fool him, he will notice. You must keep what you have promised him, or he will lose all respect for you and leave. If you do not want to go to bed with him, better stay at home watching TV. The Aries man does not like if someone plays games on him. Everything that tastes like routine bores him fatally. The woman who wants to sexually appeal to an Aries man must exercise imagination, without any restrictions. He does not care about any consequences. If he wants a woman, he wants her. Those who have a relationship with this man must never forget to take their contraceptive. He may have a condom somewhere, but that does not mean that he will use it. Most likely he will take the lead. Suggestions he might adopt, but they will run to his own taste. Who allows him to kiss her boobs must reckon with his tongue all over her body. With him you must always be prepared for unexpected surprises. His irrepressible instinct lives with delight for the shocking and forbidden. Aries are as searchers who must have everything under control. They become irritable if something gets in their way. What position they prefer may depend on their age, but they remain forever young mentally. In any case, his position has to be a dominant one. The Aries man can tend to sadism. He shows no respect. Purely oral stimulation is certainly not enough for his satisfaction. He plucks the hair, pinches the nipples, or rams his penis in his partner's mouth. If you are into stuff like that, and don't cry painfully, you can increase his pleasure greatly. One of his favorite sex position is to take her from behind. This can also be varied over a chair or other suitable piece of furniture. In the normal position he likes kneeling between the legs of the woman, lifts up her buttocks and then to thrust in with all his strength. When aging, and the Aries finds that he is no longer as potent as in his younger years, his pride and sensibility are put to the test. One wrong word at the wrong time can then make him temporarily impotent, for him a particularly worse blow. Then he may well respond in his usual aggressive manner. He probably knows a dozen women who are half as old as he is. And he goes after them. He wants to prove to himself that he is still the same man as he used to be. If he fails, that can lead to a breakdown. However, as long as he is in the prime of life, one must bear his aggressiveness and his tendency to inflict pain. Mind you, we talk about tendencies here. Beware nevertheless. He tends to take a woman before she's ready, just to enjoy her fright. Orally, he is not of great delicacy. When performing cunnilingus, he bites and he sucks hard on the clitoris. Whips or leather belts reinforce his pleasure when his sadism takes over. He enjoys spanking his partner, and not only by hand. Hairbrushes, ping-pong bats, bamboo rods, he's pretty resourceful there. When he has found a woman willing to go there with him, he will spank her quite strong. And when she begs for mercy, he is driven to other atrocities, and to a more joyful orgasm. The more turbulent things get, the better for him. Of course, other constellations in the horoscope may exert their influence on the Aries man so that other extremes can arise. An extremist he is almost always. Be on guard. The woman who meets a pure Aries should always remember where the emergency exit is. If his sexual needs become too much for you, you pack your stuff and hurry out. It depends on your character whether you want to stay with him, and enjoy his extreme love. A good way to keep him under control is the 69 position. In this position, the possibilities of inflicting pain at least do not play from a one-way street. He also may be into group sex. The more the merrier. You can even bet that if partner swapping occurs in his circle, it has been instigated by the Aries man. He likes to prove his sexual prowess, and usually he comes up with the most unusual ideas that others are slightly shocked about. With one exception, you should not try to play with his rear entrance. Not because it would be contrary to aesthetic reasons, but because this position threatens his manhood. All in all, the tendency to sadism can be in many men born under the sign of Aries.